This beautiful country in East Africa is home to the finest wildlife spectacle on the planet. It has the world's highest concentration of animals per square mile. How did this country become one of the brightest and most inspiring examples of wildlife conservation the world has ever seen? I'm traveling to Tanzania on a quest to see as many animals as possible, to immerse myself in the beautiful cultures, and to understand that this success story almost wasn't so. You think the wildebeest are ugly?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to be a wildebeest.
That's awesome.
There are 21 national parks in Tanzania. Christy and I are on a 6-day safari in hopes of seeing the Big Five, the 5 animals prized for their impressive stature and unique qualities.
So we are looking for the Big Five, which are lions, leopards, elephant, buffalo, rhino?
First, we're in Tarangire National Park, a place famous for its healthy populations of bush elephants.
It's over here.
Oh, we see elephants?
Yeah,
Oh, our first elephant sighting!
Yeah, coming over here is gonna be great.
maybe better.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's just butts. Oh, that's good.
If you stand, you will see better. There is one moving over.
Just came up to this valley, and there's just probably, at least 100. It's hard to count, but there are so many elephants. There's quite a few babies. And we're just getting such a close view. Our guide, Milita, was saying that this is actually pretty uncommon to see this many elephants all moving together. We've seen like little clusters so far at the watering holes, but now they're all just like grazing and ranging together through the grass and the vegetation. Wow, this is so cool.
Oh.
They're so close.
Look at the eyelashes. Where?
Oh, right there.
Oh my gosh.
The African bush elephant is the world's largest land animal. In 1955, a hunter shot and killed an elephant that weighed 24,000 pounds, the largest ever recorded. The elephant known as Henry can be seen today in the Smithsonian. In 1976, there were well over 300,000 bush elephants in Tanzania. But 30 years of poaching and the illegal ivory trade decimated the populations, dwindling down to some 40,000 elephants, and are now considered an endangered species. Today we see an increasing population of elephants, but the upward trend is only about a decade old, and the story of why only so recently is a bit complicated. Too close. That was so cool. Oh, whoa.
Cool.
The grandfather baobab.
Yes.
Wow, that's a tree. Whoa. So right now we're standing in theoretically the oldest baobab tree that we know of. Our guide is saying that it's over 3,000 years old. We don't know of any that are older. And that is a wild thought.
And people used to live in here. You can see the pegs that they would use to climb up.
So yeah, more than that, this was a home. And you can see in these holes, they'd put pegs, and there's still a peg way up there.
It's amazing.
That is so cool.
Well, this is like the grandfather tree.
It is coffee and mango time.
Coffee and mango time. Wow.
I'm not drinking coffee.
You're already hopped up from the last cup.
Light or strong?
Strong. Nice little kitchen table you got here.
Mimi. Me is an I. Mimi. Suraya. It means I am happy.
One thing that's instantly obvious when on safari here, the richness of interesting animals is expansive.
We got warthogs.
Yes, the big five are impressive, and dare I even say, sexy. But it's the incredible biodiversity here that is truly remarkable. The breadth of sizes and shapes, as well as simply the sheer number of animals. Everywhere you look, there is a strange, or curious, or dazzling animal on display. After a full day in Tarangire, Christy and I make camp with our guide Melita on our way north. Next stop, Lake Ayasi, a vast lake in the rainy season, but this is the tail end of the dry season.
Right now we're going to see Lake Ayasi, big flat lake, and because it's the end of the dry season, so much of the water has receded very far. But there's cool shorebirds, but it's pretty wild out here, and there's an incoming storm, so the rainy season is theoretically going to start very soon. Feels very cool out here, very atmospheric. Got in the deeper stuff. Feel like an elephant walking here. Really heavy. We're tracking flamingos.
For anyone interested in birds, and we certainly are, Lake Ayasi is a must. This shallow lake fluctuates wildly with seasonal rain, and it is habitat for hundreds of bird species. The weather is shifting dramatically as the dry season could end any day now. And everyone is happy about it. As we continue on, we cross a vast landscape to perhaps the finest, if not the most famous, national park and wildlife area on the planet, the Serengeti. The Serengeti is one of the most important habitats on the planet. And thankfully, the people of Tanzania have had the foresight to establish laws and protections, and to set aside large areas of land for these animals to roam. After Tanzania, or Tanganyika at the time, gained independence in 1961, the nation's first president, Julius Nyerere, declared that the wildlife is a national heritage to be protected for generations. Among the first orders of business for the newly independent country was the foundation of what has become one of the most important and successful conservation efforts the world has ever seen.
We got a lion sighting. It's a Mufasa.
Of all the animals in Africa, it is the lion, the king of the beasts, that is the most iconic.
25. Wow. Oh my gosh.
In African lore, the lion is a symbol of the ancestors, venerated spirits of protection. Lions once roamed across most of Africa, but today, habitat loss, a changing climate, and human conflict has led to a dramatic decline in populations. Now, only 20,000 remain in the wild. Their role as an apex predator is hugely important to all life here. The loss of wild lions would be truly devastating.
All right, after all that, I'm going to take a second and take care of myself. And as I've been out here, I've just been like sweating and choking on dust and just having an amazing adventure. But one thing that's really happening is that I'm losing my electrolytes and I'm losing my salt. So right now I'm going to be mixing up a batch of Element, and they're actually the sponsor of this video. So as I've been traveling, Element has been a super important part of my travels because every day I want to be taking at least one of these to feel better. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be mixing up a batch of grapefruit salt, one of my favorite flavors. I'm going to be adding it to some water and helping myself recover the electrolytes that I've been using. So what it really does for me is it helps me reduce headaches, fatigue, body aches, restlessness, and it even helps me sleep better at night. And out here, as I'm having an adventure, I need to be sleeping good and being ready for the next day. So Element's been a sponsor on this channel for a while, and I'm really grateful to them for helping me make this trip to Tanzania possible. And if you want to try Element, just go to the link below at drinkelement.com/erichanson, and you can get a free sample pack with any purchase. Thanks to Element for sponsoring this video, and now back to it. So we just had a big downpour and we saw these vehicles stopped, and now, right after eating lunch, right after seeing lions, we see cheetahs. Wow. Rain or shine, we're gonna see some cheetahs.
Oh, there they are. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hyena with cubs. Oh, cheetah cubs. Oh my gosh.
They what?
Well, it's trying to steal the food.
Okay, it just got real. Cheetahs with 2 cubs and hyenas trying to steal the food.
During the heat of the day, most animals rest, conserve energy, and are not interested in hunting. But with the rain comes cool weather and an opportune time to fill one's belly.
So cute.
Like epic. Following 3 cheetahs, and this is just like one of the coolest wildlife things I've ever seen. It's so beautiful, so gorgeous.
We arrive at the scene of a kill just a few minutes too late. The cheetahs have eaten to their contentment and abandoned the remainder of the prey to the scavenging hyenas. But the cheetahs are still active after the excitement of the kill. Cheetahs need vast landscapes to thrive. And even with the incredible size of the Serengeti, it still is not enough. Habitat loss has dramatically impacted the cheetah, who have lost 90% of their habitat in Africa. There are just over 7,000 cheetahs remaining in the wild and are considered a vulnerable species. Cheetahs prefer vast landscapes and share territory with only 1 or 2 others. They now live only in a few remaining isolated pockets that can sustain healthy, dispersed populations like here in the Serengeti.
That was amazing.
Serengeti National Park was first established in 1940, before Tanzania's independence. But the successful expansion of national parks and conservation areas has taken root after the country's freedom from colonial rule. Today, nearly 40% of the country has a conservation designation. Despite the success story, that doesn't mean it has all gone smoothly. Poaching and hunting by locals simply trying to feed their families has severely impacted the health of many species here. However, over the last few decades, there has been significant buy-in from citizens to protect these places and these animals. The locals have seen firsthand that healthy herds, habitats, and ecosystems means a better quality of life for all. Just arrived at camp. It's been a big day, and now we're camping in Serengeti National Park. Ooh. Great light. As the last of the day fades. Goodness gracious. I have so much to contemplate as we settle into camp. There are no walls or barriers but our tent between us and the wild. An eerie and exciting thought as we watch the sun set and a storm boil with lightning on the horizon. I have awoken to many beautiful scenes while camping in my life, but none so unique as this one. Well, we're leaving behind our camp today, driving back across the Serengeti and heading to Ngorongoro Conservation Area. Had an amazing time at camp. It was so fun to be camped out here and just wake up and have coffee with the giraffes and see so much wildlife, and really, really wonderful experience. Adventure continues.
The cubs are behind this rock. Yeah, they're in that pocket. They're in the pocket.
There are lions.
Lions.
Yes.
Lions.
I think there's just two.
So we found a pretty cool spot here. Just in these rocks, there's like a little nest or a den. And there's two tiny little baby cub lions. They're just like, they gotta be like a week or so old. They're so young. And they're just like crawling over each other and just nuzzling in and sleeping. And you could barely see it. They're really tucked in. And they're in the shadows and behind a bunch of grass. But it's beautiful. They're so cute. Our quest for the Big Five continues. Still remaining, leopards, rhinos, and the Cape buffalo. If we can spot a leopard or a black rhino, we will truly be lucky. Leopards are particularly elusive, especially in the tall grasses of the savanna here. And black rhinos, well, there are only a small number of rhinos that remain on Earth. It's a pretty amazing cluster of hippos here in the river. They're all just splashing themselves, keeping themselves cool and wet so they don't dry out. And it smells really bad. They have a pungent smell. Man, you see the teeth on the hippos, they have gnarly mouths. We've come across a large herd of Cape buffalo, an immense creature known for being impetuous and cantankerous. You do not want to get in a tussle with a Cape buffalo. The horns actually form a sort of helmet known as a boss that protects their brains when fighting.
There's so many.
They are so unpredictable and often violent, they are referred to as the Black Death. They even instill fear in lions, and are quietly the most dangerous of the Big Five. Deep, deep. Our guide Melita spent 12 years as a ranger here in Serengeti National Park. He is deeply familiar with the animal behaviors and patterns, which means he knows the most likely spots to view just about every animal. One area holds particularly good promise, but first we must face down a pack of intimidating-looking baboons that stand in our way.
Oh, that guy is a dude.
These olive baboons are plentiful across equatorial Africa.
Hey, bud.
They often live in large groups, up to 150 strong. As for their conservation status, I'm happy to report that the olive baboon is of least concern.
Bunch of butts. Oh, that little monkey on the back.
And there's a chance you've noticed their distinctive backsides, which mature into a thick, durable patch of skin that makes sitting on tree branches comfortable. Handy feature. Melita's hunch was correct. As we come around a bend in the road, the most elegant of big cats is standing in a clearing. Leopards are solitary creatures. Like most of the predators here, confrontations with humans and habitat loss are the main reason for a decline in numbers. Conservation efforts are still critical for their survival. But as they are capable of living in more diverse habitats, from semi-arid deserts to rainforests and mountains, leopards are more resilient than the other big cats of Africa. Perhaps the most sleek, beautiful, and majestic of any animal in the realm. Before setting out for Tanzania, I most desired to witness the leopard.
So today we've been searching for leopards, but now, fading day, beautiful light, and we just got an amazing glimpse of a leopard that was out in the open. We got a good minute, maybe a minute and a half with it before it tucked itself into some grass. It's not too far away, but it's right now invisible and just laying down.
Good night.
Good night, leopard.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Yeah, thank you for your beauty.
Thank you so much for being there for us.
Yeah, I love you. Have a beautiful life.
Goodbye, Mr. Leopard.
Yeah.
As I gaze at this marvel that is the Serengeti, I can't help but think of what my own homeland, the American West, once looked like. Where bison, bears, wolves, and herds uncountable once spread from horizon to horizon, in ways not too different from what I'm currently surrounded by, my heart aches knowing what we've lost to development and endless growth. The Serengeti is the most powerful argument for conservation that I've ever witnessed. Without this land and other significant portions of Tanzania and Africa being set aside for future generations, we may have lost so much more. The Ngorongoro crater is the world's largest, intact, and unfilled volcanic caldera. It's literally an ancient volcano that collapsed some 3 million years ago. Inside the caldera is one of the most beautiful displays of the animal kingdom. It is a cradle of life, and oddly enough, as far as we know, this area is the cradle of life. Within Ngorongoro Conservation Area is Olduvai Gorge, where the oldest signs of human life have ever been discovered.
Good morning, got an early start here. Beautiful sunrises. We're up high and we just see the sun breaking the horizon. Really wonderful. We're gonna get an early start and get after it. We've got a big day ahead. Is that the brakes? So right now we just descended into the Ngorongoro crater. We just came across 3 cubs, lion cubs playing and mom watching. So just amazing, right off the bat. Great morning light. The lake and the craters in the background. This is so cool, and we've got more to see, and hopefully we catch rhinos. That's like one of the big things that are here that everybody comes to see because they're super rare. There's only a few of them.
Yes, yes, I see rhinos.
Rhinos. You see the horns?
Ooh, rhinos!
Black rhinos are an exciting yet sobering example of the critical role that wildlife conservation plays. In the early 1900s, it's believed there were hundreds of thousands of black rhinos. But a century of hunting and poaching for their horns dropped the numbers to 2,500.
I think there's 3 of them.
Rhinos are slow to reproduce. Therefore, they were on the razor's edge of extinction. As we see with many animals across Africa, the 70s, 80s, and 90s were a low point in the health of many species. The reasons why are complex and nuanced, but include widespread war and conflict zones, poor economic conditions, and a poaching crisis. But the tide has turned over the last 30 years. Many governments, organizations, and communities have invested heavily in wildlife conservation because they see the important role these animals play in a healthy ecosystem. Tourism itself has become a key economic opportunity. The healthier the ecosystem, the more people pay to visit, which funds more conservation. It's an upward spiral. Today, black rhinos are recovering, having more than doubled their numbers. But they are still critically endangered, and there is much more work to do. None of the success stories here would be possible without the people of Tanzania and across Africa. It is the people here who see that wildlife is at the center of an abundant life for all. Here in Ngorongoro, for example, the Maasai people live harmoniously alongside the lions and leopards and all the animals of the land. Near Lake Eyasi, the Hadzabe still hunt and live traditionally, but do so with a keen sense of taking only what they need and maintaining a symbiotic relationship with the wildlife. There are many people groups across Tanzania, and it is they who deserve so much recognition for the foresight to protect and advocate for the wildlife. These animals do not live in a zoo. Their rangeland extends well beyond country borders. These animals need the ability to migrate and move to be healthy, which is why large-scale conservation efforts are so critical to the health of both wildlife and people.
This area has like the highest density of animals of anywhere on Earth, and I don't know if that's true, but I mean, you look at it, there's just animals across everything you look at.
There's evidence.
It's the most animals I've ever seen in one spot.
Right?